Hello everyone. In this video, I will tell you about Forex money management basics. So, what is Forex money management? Money management is the way Forex traders control their money flow. It's simply the knowledge and skills on managing your own Forex account. Why is it important? When you trade without money management rules, you are in fact gambling. You are not looking at the long-term return on your investment. Instead, you are only looking for the jackpot. Money management rules will not only protect you, but they will bring you great profit in the long run. In any system, you'll encounter both winning and losing trades. So you will want to be able to easily handle any losing trades and continue to trade the winning trades at the same time, so that you have a profitable system. That's what Forex money management is all about. There are several main rules of good money management. The first rule is risk only small percentage of a total account. The second rule, calculate risk-reward ratio before entering a trade. The third money management rule, learn to use stop losses. And the fourth rule is calculate expected value. Let's examine each of them in more detail. The first Forex money management rule, risk only small percentage of a total account. Why is it so important? The main idea of the whole trading process is to survive. Survival is the first task, after which comes making the money. One should clearly understand that good traders are, first of all, skillful survivors. Those who also have deep pockets can additionally sustain larger losses and continue trading under unfavorable conditions because they are financially able to. For an ordinary trader, the skills of surviving become a vital must-know requirement to keep their own Forex trading accounts alive and be able to make profits on top. Let's take a look at the example that shows the difference between risking a small percentage of capital and risking a larger one. In the worst-case scenario, with 10 losing trades in a row, the low-risk trading account will lose $1,830 in total, starting with $10,000. On the other hand, the high-risk account after 10 unsuccessful trades will lose $6,513. Apparently, there is a big difference between risking 2% and 10% of the account balance per trade. A trader who has made 10 trades, risking only 2%, under the worst conditions would lose only 18% of his initial investment. The same trader who had been exposing 10% of the balance per trade would end up losing over 65% of his initial investment. As you can see, this simple decision, money management approach, can have serious consequences if misjudged. The second Forex money management rule, calculate risk-reward ratio before entering a trade. When chances to win in a trade are smaller than potential losses, don't trade. Remember, staying aside is a position. For example, losing 50 pips versus winning 40 pips, losing 30 pips versus winning 30 pips. Both examples are showing a bad risk management. Before entering a trade, reassure that risk-reward ratio is at least 1 to 2, but ideally 1 to 3 or higher, which means the chances to lose are 3 times less than promises to win. For example, 60 pips of a possible loss versus 200 pips of a potential win is a good trade to consider taking. Adopting this money management rule as a must in the long run will dramatically increase your chances to succeed in making stable profits. Next chart shows the risk-reward rule in practice. 10 trades with 1 to 3 risk-reward ratio were conducted. A trader was losing only $50 in a trade when he was wrong, but was winning $150 in each profitable trade. As we can see, using 1 to 3 risk-reward ratio constantly and being successful only 40% of the time, anyone can make a profit in the end. The higher the reward ratio compared to the risk ratio, the better the chances to end up in profit. After you calculate your risk-reward ratio and enter a trade, you have to use stop loss. The third Forex money management rule, learn to use stop losses. Every day, hundreds of Forex traders blame themselves for being so naive and trading without protective stops. Hundreds of others lose funds worth weeks, months, and even years of trading just only in one very unsuccessful trade. And yet another hundreds of traders, having heard dozens of times about importance of protective stops, Open new trades ignoring the well-known money management rules. Stop loss isn't often a favorite tool for many forex traders, as it requires taking necessary losses, calculating risks, and foreseeing price reversals. However, a stop loss tool in the hands of a knowledgeable trader becomes a powerful trading weapon rather than a cause of disappointment and painful losses. You already know the first money management rule: not to risk more than 2% of the total account per trade. According to this rule, a trader would place an order and based on a lot size would calculate amount of pips required to reach the limit of 2% of the total account balance, and a stop loss will be placed at that point. For example, a trader has $1,000 account. He places a buy order of 10,000 units on Euro-USD using leverage, of course, which will give him on average $1 per 1 pip. Since 2% risk that he is willing to take equals to $20, which is 1,000 multiplied by 2%, calculations will be the following. $20 divided by $1 make 20 pips. It is the limit for this trade, and stop loss would be put at this level. The fourth forex money management rule: expected value calculation. Expected value is probably one of the most important factors in trading success. Sadly, most people have never even heard of the concept. In simple terms, expectancy is the average amount you can expect to win or lose per dollar at risk. Here is the formula for expectancy. Expectancy is probability of win multiplied by average win minus probability of loss multiplied by average loss. As an example, let's say that a trader has a system that produces winning trades 40% of the time. The trader's average winning trade is $900 when losing trade lose $200. So his expectancy would be 0.4 multiplied by $900 minus 0.6 multiplied by $200 make $240. So even though that system produces losing trades 60% of the time, the expectancy is still positive, and thus the trader can make money over time. You can also see how you could have a system that produces winning trades most of the time, but would have a negative expectancy if the average loss was larger than the average win. It is 0.6 multiplied by $500 minus 0.4 multiplied by $900 makes minus $60. In fact, you could come up with any number of scenarios that would give you a positive or a negative expectancy. The interesting thing is that most of us would feel better with a system that produced more winning trades than losers. The vast majority of people would have a lot of trouble with the first system because of our natural desire to be right all of the time. Yet, we can see just by those two examples that the percentage of winning trades is not the most important factor in building a system. In Trade Your Way to Financial Freedom, Dr. Thorpe defines the following four components of expectancy. The first component, reliability, or what percentage of time you make money. The second, the relative size of your profits compared to your losses. The third one, your cost of making a trade, commission and slippage. The fourth component is how often you get the opportunity to trade. The fourth item in that list is a very important and often an overlooked aspect of trading. If you had two systems that both had the same positive expectancy, let's say $100, the system that produced more trades would make more money over time. For example, System A produces 5 trades per week, while System B produces 15 trades per week. After just 1 week, B would have made $1,500, while A would only have made $500. It is rational to do expectancy calculation only after 30 days within your trading strategy. If you follow this rule, you will get quite a reliable expected value rate. Having this rate calculated, you can see how effective your trading strategy is and take actions to improve it. Let's sum up Forex money management rules that we examined. The first rule, risk only small percentage of a total account. Risking 2% of a total account will help you minimize your losses in case of unsuccessful trades. Second rule, calculate risk-reward ratio before entering a trade. This ratio has to be at least 1 to 2. The higher the ratio, the better the chances to end up in profit. The third rule, learn to use stop losses. They will help you minimize risk and keep your account safe. And the fourth Forex money management rule, expected value calculation. This figure shows you the effectiveness of your trading strategy. Following these basic money management rules will help you succeed on the Forex market. For more information about Forex money management, visit our website forexcontestnews.com. If you like this video, please vote for it and leave a comment. Thanks!